run from Victor.
Please, you don't understand. I'm supposed to be on that ship. The guard smiled at Sigrun with gentle condescension. That's not possible, Mom. She understood why he would believe that. All of the colonists had entered cryo 2 weeks ago, but she could see the crew waving for pictures. They were awake. She could be awake too. I'm supposed to be on that ship, she insisted, leaning around the guard. There was still time. She could find whatever horrible cryo coffin they'd loaded Victor into. She could kneel before it and beg him to forgive her. He wouldn't hear her, but he wasn't gone yet. I need you to take a step back, Mom. Captain Jacobson. Sigrun darted past the guard. I'm a colonist. You can't leave without me.
This video is sponsored by US MMO, so if you want some cheap Destiny 2 silver, check the link down below. And that is the tale of two wicked lovers being reignited this season, guys. What is going on? It's Cream Slice. So, if you don't already know, Drang and Sturm, the video is gonna come out eventually, guys, so let's just get into it. Sturm is just, whoo, this hits like a truck, guys, and the fact that Drang has just been reissued with like some crazy perks, it just makes this combo one of the most beautiful in the game right now. And we're going to add an exotic that just makes it even more explosive. You know, that's right, the chromatic fire. When you think about Sturm, you don't really think much this season as there's a lot going on, but this hand cannon, guys, is just absolutely formidable. This actually puts in some work, I'm not gonna lie. And if you look at the perk Storm and Stress, this is basically the perk of the two lovers, Drang and Sturm. What they do is they bounce off each other. So with the perk Storm and Stress, kills with the Drang reload the Sturm weapon and overflow it with bonus damage. I think it's around 260%, something daft like that. So the more kills with Drang you get, the more bonus rounds you get with Sturm that hit like a truck. And we're going to lean more into the Sturm and add some more power to it, just so we can just absolutely take heads off with it. And the cool thing about pretty much both of these weapons is that just reload each other. So you get a few kills with Drang, you take heads off with Sturm, and then that will reload Drang. So you never have to reload with these guys. It's like an infinity loop combo with pure power. Great thing that you can add to this build is get yourself a Drang with incandescent. This scorches targets and makes them ignite, which is a really classy touch with this combo. It is one of my favorites right now. But with this build, it was only right that we throw on the chromatic fire. Basically any kinetic precision final blows you get make the targets explode. It's pretty much having Dragonfly with any kinetic weapon, and because we can make our opponents ignite with Drang, why not do it with Sturm? So not only are we getting some crazy damage numbers with Sturm, we can also make them explode by taking their heads off. So we'll go over two quick mods that synergize with this loadout just amazingly, and that is Kinetic Siphon. So when we're getting kills with Sturm, we are making orbs of power, and Unquenchable Thirst. So when we're getting kills with Drang, we're not only loading up our Sturm for them overload rounds, we are increasing our discipline and our strength, which we'll be able to use our melee to get radiant with, and we can also just make our enemies burn and make elemental wells with our grenade. Going back to why we're using Kinetic Siphon is for radiant orbs. So now we're getting kills with the Sturm, taking heads off, and now we're going to become radiant by picking up them orbs of power. which give us a 25% damage increase on top of the sturm overpowering rounds, guys. So this now, I think it's like I've been hitting heads for like 25,000, like, and the fact that you can overload your magazine and just keep the radiant buff active is just an absolute monster, guys. Do you see what is going on right now? This is just madness. And then just to top it off with drang, you want solar fulminations, so you get that extra AoE damage when you ignite your enemies.